Morning, everyone. Good evening. This is 𝘄𝗲𝗹𝘁𝘶 from Reason from Ashes here again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today is what I call as a Truth Tuesday. Now, Truth Tuesday is normally where we confront certain truths that we have been trying to avoid in our lives. Okay, and if you notice this couple of days, I've been posting something which is very close. A lot of people think your case is unique, but unfortunately, it's not. You see, now a couple of days ago, like yesterday, I actually posted a post called the one thing that most high achievers or smart people forget or tend to neglect is their health until it's too late. And today, Truth Tuesday, I follow up by sharing with you what's health without wealth and what's wealth without health. All right. So let me ask you something. Okay. See whether you can resonate with this. What's wealth without health? And what's health without wealth? Now, it is not meant to be a tongue twister, but reflect on it carefully. Let me repeat. What's wealth without health? And what's health, okay, without wealth? So, most people think that they have time to figure out both. Or most of the time, they say, I'll do one thing first, either health or wealth, and then they'll take care of the other, which is either health or wealth, the remaining one. But the truth is this: life doesn't wait that way. Okay? This week, I've been talking about something deeper than just money alone. It's about stewardship. Because your health, your income, your opportunities were never meant to be taken for granted. They were entrusted to you. And one day, you'll be tested on how well you protected them. I also shared a story which I shared, a couple of days into Raya, the second days into Raya, about one of my friend Ghazali, which we were actually gathering at my other friend's Shamsul's open house for Raya. Okay, everything felt normal until yesterday, the couple of days ago, I got a message. Actually, on Sunday, I got a message from Shamsul. He actually texted me and said Ghazali is hospitalized. Okay, liver issue in UMMC. So I went to pay him a visit on Sunday. Okay, and Ghazali is someone that I admire and I really like as a friend. Very humble guy and all that. He's in his late 40s. He's a C-suite executive. That means either a chief executive, not a CEO, okay, but close to the CEO position. All right. And then he's also the guy that we always thought and joked that he had already made it in life, okay? He's already wealthy and all that. So during Raya, 2 days during the Raya open house, I noticed, okay, he was not feeling well, feeling giddy and, having palpitations, not chest pain, I don't know that, okay. And when I visited him, okay, during the time in hospital, he looked at me sadly and said this, I climbed so high financially, but I didn't build a net for my health, okay. And now I'm not sure what I'll have left. He's a man who built wealth for decades, okay? And now he's unsure if he even has any time to enjoy the fruits of his labor, okay? And here's the uncomfortable truth. Ghazali's story is not rare. It's happening quietly across Malaysia to people with stable jobs, to people earning good money, and most of all, to people who look like they are doing fine, on the outside at least. Right now, people are tightening spending because there's nothing left to cut. Because of all these war uncertainties and all that, okay? They are locked into commitments that they can't even step away from. And yet, life still looks normal, okay? Because bills are still being paid, salary is still received, until one day it isn't. A health issue, a job disruption, and suddenly income stops, expenses don't. everything breaks. So here's the truth that most people tend to avoid. Wealth without health doesn't last. Because the moment your health fails, everything you build goes into survival mode, or even what we call defense mode. At the same time, whether you realize it or not, health without wealth doesn't hold. Because one disruption and suddenly savings starts to deplete, okay? Debt appears and options shrink. One of my friends actually put it this way: what's the point of having health, but you can't have wealth to do things that you set out and dreamed of doing, like traveling and all that, having the great experiences in life? He's not wrong, It is actually quite true. You may have the health, but you have no wealth to enjoy it. That's why the society is, to a good extent, programmed to such a point that they need to prioritize health over wealth. But in actual fact, upon deeper reflection, they should both be growing concurrently. And this is where most people get it really wrong. They think they can focus on one first over the other. Life does not happen that way. Disruptions don't queue up like a bus queue, like a taxi queue. No. The storm doesn't ask what you choose to protect. It just arrives, especially when you least or never expect it. And when it does, what you built before is all that stands. So ask yourself honestly, are you building both or just hoping nothing bad happens? So comment ready if you know it's time to stop guessing and start building both. This is 𝘄𝗲𝘁𝘶 from Reason from Ashes. I hope this sharing has benefited you and given you a deeper reflection. If you like it, if you like what I shared, do comment that you are ready, okay? Tomorrow night, I'll be having a special preview for Reason from Ashes, 𝘬𝘪𝘵 101, to talk about all these issues. Feel free to invite your loved ones and even your friends if you believe that they need this, okay? If you believe that they need this session. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you very much. In the meantime, have a pleasant evening for this Tuesday, Truth Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wisdom Wednesday. Hoping to see you then. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Goodbye.